You've been hearing the Nasdaq, the S&P 500, Dow Jones your entire life, and you're just not like you know what they're talking about. Well, today you actually will. My name is Amy Rosado, and I'm the founder of SheTrade, and I teach women how to use the world around them and make money. So let's get to it. When someone says the market is up, or the market is crashing, or the market is going sideways, they're talking about an index. But which one? They all measure different things. It's the scoreboard that tells you how a group is performing overall. You can't buy the index directly, but you can buy an ETF or an index that tracks them. Let's talk about the big four indices index. Number one, the S&P 500. What does it track? Well, it tracks 500 of the largest US companies. When a stock goes into the S&P 500, that's a big deal. So it's the top best performing 500 stocks. Why it matters? Because it is the benchmark of the entire US market. When people say the market, they usually refer to the S&P 500. It's weighted by market cap. Bigger companies have usually more influence. The average annual return of the S&P 500 is 10%, which is amazing because in the end of the day, that's going to be making more money than a savings account or in a CD or in a high yield savings. 10% is always key, and you can always buy more in the dips. But $100,000 to the S&P 500 in a year, you would make $10,000. The biggest, most important companies. Number two, Dow Jones Industrial Average, the DJIA. What it tracks? 30 large established US companies. Why does it matter? It is the oldest and most famous index. It started in 1896, so a long time ago. It is measured by stock price, not market cap, a quirk that makes it less representative. Think of it as an exclusive VIP list where only 30 people can join. Kind of like being an owner of the NFL. You gotta be American, you gotta be established, you gotta be part of the good boys club. They won't just let anybody in. So the DJIA is typically the NFL of the stock market. Number three, the Nasdaq Composite, COMP. Think computers, technology. What does it track? It tracks 3,000 plus stocks in the Nasdaq exchange. Why does it matter? It's heavily tech weighted. When tech is hot, it goes up immediately. When it crashes, it goes down. So it's, if tech is not doing good, it's gonna. Top holdings of the Nasdaq is Apple, Microsoft, Google, Meta, Tesla, Nvidia, just to name a few. Think of it as the tech section. Think about going to Best Buy, going to the Apple store. It's all about technology. Your engineering boyfriend will probably know and give you hints of which stocks to buy based on development. This is why it's always good sometimes to have an engineer in your roster. Number four, the Russell 2000, RUT. What it tracks? It tracks 2,000 small cap US based companies. Why it matters? Because it's the best gauge of American small businesses and domestic economy. Those small businesses. But why is it different? They are smaller but more volatile companies. They grow faster. Great for growth. But when they fall harder. Bite it up. Think of it as the up-and-coming indie brands. It's like finding out about Steve Madden before Steve Madden. It's like shopping for Nasty Gal before it was Nasty Gal. It's like, like a nice indie film. Riskier, but explosive potential. Like explosive.